Happy Lunar New Year, the year of Long or the year of Dragon. Now, Shifu brings a greeting to everyone on this New Year festival. Now, first of all, some cultural information. The year of the dragon, we often translate the Chinese word long to dragon. But actually, there are some issues because what dragon is or long is to the Chinese is very different from what dragon is to the Westerners. In the West, they're both mythical creatures, right? But in the Western culture, dragon is often a monster, breathing fire and destruction to people. And if you slay the dragon, you become a hero. But in the Chinese culture, the long is an auspicious creature. It is a creature to be revered. It's the top of the living creatures tier, right? So when we say, may your children become the long of people, we're saying that may your children become the cream of the crop, the cream de la cream, yeah? So it's a praise to say somebody is a dragon. The Chinese emperors call themselves the son of dragon, okay? So that's something we should know. And that's why there seems to be a movement to say, oh, we shouldn't call the dragon, we should just use the word long, the year of long. All right, now you have heard of the Chinese zodiac. Every year in the 12-year cycle is associated with an animal. These animals are rat, the ox, tiger, rabbit, long, snake, horse, the goat or sheep, monkey, chicken or rooster, the dog, and the pig. Now, it is something to be proud of to be born in the year of the dragon. But what if you're born in the year of the rat or the year of the pig? Why would they assign such animals to the 12 years, right? So that's another bit of cultural difference. The idea is that each of these animals have their good qualities. It is actually a way to look at the good qualities of all things, all creatures. Pigs have their good qualities. They are faithful. They are modest. They are honest, straightforward. Yeah? The dog's good qualities everybody knows. What about the rat? The rat has good qualities. There's something we can learn from the rat. The rat is intelligent, it is clever, it is resourceful. Okay? So we can learn from all these different creatures. Instead of thinking, oh, we human beings are the best, are the top, right? So that is something nice to know. So there's nothing to be ashamed to be born in the year of the pig, or the year of the rat, or the year of the snake. Okay, so now in the year of the dragon, Shifu has a greeting, Dharma words for everyone. As the golden carp leap over the dragon gate, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. With the power of motivation accompanied with diligence and concentration. Being mindful of emptiness, one realizes true reality. So, first, there is a story, a cultural story in there. The golden carp leap over Dragon Gate. In Chinese legend, there are these golden carp that swim at a certain time of the year. They swim upstream against the current with great difficulty. And then at some point in the river, this particular river, at this point called the Dragon Gate, they have to jump over, kind of like a waterfall. They have to jump over the waterfall. And when they do succeed, they transform into long, which means the ordinary with diligent effort, they can transform to something much, much greater. Remember, the long is the top tier of living creatures. So that's the first line. As the golden carp leap over the Dragon Gate, the gate of long, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. In Buddhism, Buddha believes in every single person, saying that every person has the potential to become a Buddha. And Buddha is the top of the living creatures, right? Everybody can become a sage. Everybody can achieve great things. So even though these two ideas come from two different cultures, but the meaning is the same. Even though we may be born as a very ordinary person, we should believe in ourselves that we have the great potential to do great, to accomplish our ideals. Okay? To be a Buddha or to be whatever great person you want to be. Now, so that's the New Year greeting or blessing. However, it would be nice if those blessings or greetings can be achieved. Then it will be more meaningful, right? And so we need the next two lines. Now, the next two lines are inspired by the great Buddhist master Nagarjuna. He taught that in order to be accomplished in our Buddhist practice, in order to achieve success with meditation, we need these 5 states of mind as preparation. The 5 states of mind are desire, diligence, concentration, mindfulness, and wisdom. The right wisdom. First is desire. Desire is motivation. We must be properly motivated. We must have a goal. So what is your goal in life? What is your goal for this new year? Yeah? So set your goal. And if it's a good goal, then it's a good motivation, right? And it will push us to work diligently toward the goal. Well, working diligently is not enough. We need to be focused. We need to concentrate. And when we are focused, diligently working on our goal, then that creates power. So with the power of motivation accompanied by diligence and concentration, being mindful of emptiness. So we want every moment we want to be mindful. What is mindful? What is mindfulness? Well, let us experience that right now. First, let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath and calm our mind. Now let's open our eyes. Why? Because our mind not only should be calm, but also should be clear. The mind is of full clarity. Let us close our eyes again. Why? Because the mind being calm and clear, we also want to be objective, not biased, not influenced by false information. Now let us open our eyes again. This time, we open our eyes to remind ourselves, having a mind of calmness, clarity, objectivity, we also want to be in the present moment. At each present moment, we know what we should do. Well, since we set our goal, we're properly motivated and we are diligent and focused. We should know what we do. That is a mindful mind, a mind of mindfulness. But we need guidance. What is the guidance? That's wisdom. And we say, mindful of emptiness. Emptiness is the true nature of all phenomena, which means all things are the way they are because of set cause and conditions. And when the conditions come together, things happen. And when conditions fall apart, things go away. They don't have an independent substance or essence. That's emptiness. Now, with this wisdom, we don't hold on to anything, but we have a direction to work on our goals. And when situations change, we're flexible enough to change, to know where to change. So, knowing emptiness also means knowing how things come together, or how to make things come together. That's the practice. If we know how to bring the right conditions together, we can accomplish anything. So the last two lines, with the power of motivation accompanied with diligence and concentration, a mind of emptiness can realize true reality. If we can realize true reality of life, then what else can we not achieve? Okay? So keep in mind these 5 states of mind, whether we're working on our Buddhist practice or working on something in the world, worldly accomplishments, to be very helpful. Now, somebody asked Shifu, there's war going on, and there's economy is bad, and climate change, all these big issues we are facing right now. My mind is not at ease. I'm so anxious, so worried. How shall we face the new year? Well, with what we just said, with the right mindfulness. You know, the environment will always change. We'll always have uncertainties. There'll always be chaos somewhere. We can never be sure of what's going to happen in the future. But this is the same thing that our ancestors faced in all generations in the past. And this generation is no different. Instead of worrying about the world situation. We focus on what we can do at this moment, what we can do this year, what we can do in the next 5 years, right? So we set a goal, a good goal, a goal that benefits myself and benefits others. When we do that, we will be accumulating good karma. And whatever happens in the future is what we deserve. So let us not worry about the future, but focus on how to accomplish what we set out to do each day, each moment, with mindfulness. Now, let us remind ourselves again. Close our eyes, the mind is calm. Open our eyes, the mind is clear and awake. Close our eyes, the mind is objective and fair. Open our eyes, the mind is in the present moment. Happy New Year, the year of the Long. May you all leap over the dragon gate and become the Long of your life.